originally here that we didn't want carts where a kid went to a cart in every class because we didn't want to lose instructional time. But we also felt that if we gave the Chromebook to the student and they were accountable for that Chromebook, that they would treat it with better care.
When it's theirs and they know that that's the only one they get, they're not going to pop off the keys.
The most important thing is just them taking ownership of their own Chromebook.
I love it. It would be hard to go back to not having them after having them and seeing the benefits of using them in the classroom.
You can just take it with you everywhere. You don't have to go back and forth. That's just very handy.
I know if we have a question in class, we don't have to ask the teacher because we can just look it up on the Chromebook and get more in-depth answers.
Any questions for me? Everybody know what you need to do?
There's lots of ways that you can find out what the students are doing on their Chromebooks. First of all, if they're giggling, there's not much stuff we do around here, right? That's really, really funny. So you can see if somebody's playing a video or something. I usually test with them so I can see their screens when they're doing that, so I can make sure that they're on the right, doing exactly what they need to do and they're not on another website. I don't know, we just don't have too much. We worried about it at first a lot, and we don't worry about it anymore because they just really are using it for what we need them to use it for because they want to get their work done.
So at Ridge Road, we chose the route of giving a child one-to-one a device for themselves because we wanted them to feel like it was theirs. We wanted the kids to personalize it. We wanted them to create their own tabs, use their own resources.
There's also, in having to check the Chromebooks in and out, it streamlines the process throughout the day. If I had to check in and out every single block, that would take a lot more instructional time.
It definitely saves time because as soon as you get to class, they already have it if you need it during class. If you don't need it during class, then they simply just place it under the desk in their tray and it's safe there.
We had so many more broken ones and ones that didn't have keys on them and just different things because they're not taking ownership of the device. Because it wasn't theirs, they could easily have broken something and just put it back in without saying anything.
At the end of the day, we wanted the students to feel like they had a laptop. And because they had a laptop, they could do the work that they really wanted to do.
I think the most important thing at the beginning is to be organized. The easiest thing to do is to put a label on the Chromebook for the student and for you to know, the serial numbers and all of those things. And then this way the teachers don't have to worry so much about all of that organization and they can think about the logistics in their classroom.
To sit down and plan it out with a team, have a team of folks that have teacher representation on it so that they have ownership of really relaying the rules to the kids, because the admin team can share the rules and the procedures with the kids, but unless the teacher is then reiterating it all the time with them each day in the classroom, it doesn't have impact.
I definitely would get input from all of your stakeholders and get feedback from them what their expectations are and come up with a very detailed plan about how you want to implement this. But then expect things are going to happen that you're going to have to troubleshoot, and that's okay. It's a wonderful learning experience, and the benefits have been enormous for our students and our staff.
I would just say that I think, we get bogged down in the minutia of okay, what if this happens, what if that happens, what if the next thing happens? I think if you loosen your reins just a little bit, kids will respond if you set the expectation really high with these things. We all get nervous about the stealing and the breaking and then what's going to happen in this situation and that. And I think if you make a really solid plan and think through the delivery and the purpose, kids will rise to the occasion. And I don't think it matters what type of background they come from. I think if you allow them to own the device and establish that ownership, they'll take care of it. They will.